Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Imagivators. Good Monday morning. Good Monday morning to you. How are you? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Oh, is that right? What? What? Machia's just resubbed for 2 months. Yes. Thank you. Paying the bills. Thank you, Matias. That's awfully nice. What happened? Did you hit a casino over the weekend? You crazy? Crazy. Good morning, everybody. I got to tell you, I I'm so I'm so glad to be here with you this morning. I just life's getting in the way. I had to give a big presentation this morning. I work in a global organization. We don't rest. It's a 24/7 operation. And when folks in Singapore and Dubai need to be briefed on something, this guy's got to wake up and make it happen. And what happened this morning was it kind of bled into prep time for this, and that's going to happen. It's going to happen because I this besides the fact that Matthias is continuing to resubscribe to this channel, it is not enough to make this my full time occupation, as it were. And frankly, I'm very happy with where I work. Thank you very much. I'm glad that this is a little augmentation to our lives together, and I'm glad that that's the case. But I don't really have anything to do this morning. So I thought, well, first of all, I don't want to ever have an excuse to cut loose and abandon you guys on this stream. I really do feel like, and maybe it's a terrible idea, that no matter what, as long as I am not physically occupied otherwise for something that is taking priority, I'm going to hit that go live button as close to on time as I can. And I'm going to just get out there and start streaming, because that's what we do, right? We get in here. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you've never been here before, this is a show called Imagivate Live. What's Imagivation? Well, we use our imagination to come up with terrible ideas. Why terrible ideas? You idiot. What are you doing? Don't you know that people don't want terrible ideas? They want great ideas? I know. Stop. Take a deep breath. Terrible ideas are the progenitor to great ideas. That's what I believe, anyway. When you give yourself permission to think of terrible ideas, to come up with a thing that couldn't possibly be the answer because it's so terrible, you're probably right. Probably not the answer, but you start asking questions. You start thinking in different ways than you might have if you were trying to just go after that answer that could yield new thinking. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Stop, collaborate, and listen. See, Thoughtworst has been around the block. Thoughtworst has come up with many terrible ideas in his storied career. He is proof positive that, well, I wouldn't take actually where he's landed, as gospel for like why you should be. Let's not use Thoughtworst as an example at all. But lots of terrible ideas. You need to come up with terrible ideas. I'm going to prove it to you today, because here we are. Let's jump over to the speed swirl. Right over here with me. Here's what we do, folks. We come in and we just start thinking. Yeah, let's get speedy. Let's get speedy, Matthias. Let's do it. We get into the speed swirl. What's the speed swirl? Well, we like to just get our brains moving right out of the gate. What I thought we would do is ladies' choice. Ladies' choice. So all of the ladies in the stream, and you're all anonymous. So anybody's choice goes, I suppose. What should we Imagivate on this morning, on this unplanned, unprepped Imagivate live show stream? I want terrible ideas for what we can come up with terrible ideas for at. So give me right there in the stream. Fire away. Send a message. You see it right there, that little box. Send a message. What are terrible ideas for terrible ideas this Monday morning? Terrible ideas for terrible ideas. Let's see. Concrete. Concrete. All right. Let's put it over here for a second. Let's come up with these ideas, and then we'll pick one and we'll go. Concrete. Gee Whizmo. Turkey processing. Or wait, are you talking about like the country, like processing in Turkey to like passport processing or something like that? That might be actually kind of interesting. Come up with some terrible ideas for that. Pool party ideas. Come on. Pool party. Anybody on vacation right now? Anybody on vacation? Pool party ideas. That could be fun. Let's see. Spam bot. Yep. See, right now I think one of my mods is still asleep. In fact, what I've learned is that she's always asleep during the stream. Until she's not. Just kind of random. Good morning, A. Thank you for your pool party idea. Thought worse, terrible things that might keep Troy from being able to stream. That's a pretty good one. Terrible things that get in the way of streaming. That impede the stream. Okay. That could be fun. You know what? I am so affirmed by the fact that I knew I could just flip the switch and you guys would be there and something would happen. Thank you. Jaco, good morning. You think your house is too structurally sound. What should it be built out of instead? Okay. Terrible ideas for home building materials. All right. That's a pretty good one. Let's see. Matthias said how to become famous. Okay. Terrible ideas for how to become famous. That's a pretty broad one. That could be good. Terrible retirement ideas. Okay. Marriage proposals. Okay. Oh, I put that under turkey processing. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not pointing at marriage proposals as a matter of turkey processing. Those are potentially, at least for right now, separate ideas. Oops. I messed this whole thing up. Let's see. Toilet paper brand names. Yeah, that's going to be pretty timely right now, isn't it? Let's see. Toilet paper names. Could be fun. We come up with good names on this show. I think we do a really good job. We're in tagline territory, and then we come up with names for stuff. I think we're good at that. Terrible Christmas gift ideas for small children. Small children gifts. Okay. Jaco, terrible ways to introduce children to Santa. Intros to Santa. Oh, man. That might be dangerous territory. Ugly Christmas sweater ideas. Terrible. Well, isn't a terrible ugly Christmas sweater one that just looks really smart and sharp and snappy? Terrible decoration for a kindergarten. Let's leave children out of this, folks, okay? Let's leave the children out of this. They didn't ask for this. They didn't ask for your terrible idea weirdness, okay? I know you're on the internet. I know you are doing weird stuff out there. Let's leave the kids out of this one, okay? Okay? Let's see, recipes for side dishes for Thanksgiving. Ooh, that could be kind of fun. Hold on. Recipes for side dishes. That seems like that could yield some pretty funny stuff. Terrible combination of any two of these three terrible ideas. Marriage proposals at the turkey processing plant. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we could take... You just need to grab three of these things. I was joking about small children. You know, I love making fun of small children. I love putting them in compromising positions. Just, in storytelling situations like this. have at it. I was just kidding. Small children are fair game on this show, as you know. Ujako, Trump portrait on the sweater. Okay, already making ideas. And we don't get political on the show, but I think coming up with nope, that wasn't it. Where's sweaters? I didn't write sweaters down, did I? Sweaters. Yeah, let's see. So do you guys want to let's pick one of these and go for it. Where are we right now? 8:41. And by the way, I was just kidding about small children. They are completely off limits on this stream. Okay? And don't ask me again. Frankly, it's getting weird that you keep putting it into the chat. Okay? Small children, off limits. Stop. There are other sites that you go, away from small children. Don't get in the spotlight on Imagivate Live. Drop it. Okay, noted. Look, I'm just kidding. We can have fun at the expense of small children. I just want to make sure that that's really clear. Small adults, all small people. Okay, I like small adults. I like adults that maybe only realize 65% of their growth potential. Check. Okay. Small children. Infants are particularly funny, I think, when you're just trying to come up with terrible ideas. Large children. Large children are completely fair game. Okay? So, guys, don't inhibit yourselves about small children. Okay? Let it out. Let those ideas flow. Because that's what we do here. Terrible ideas can come from anywhere, and there's no safe space when you're coming up with terrible ideas. Small children are on the dance card. Okay. All right. Let's do recipes for side dishes for Thanksgiving. Let's start there. If we do anything on this show, we make executive decisions and we make them quickly. Hey, look at this. This is where we were last week. Let's just use this beautiful background. We're going to come up with, if I'd had time, I would have had a really awesome background for you guys. Would have had like a Thanksgiving table setting. It would have been really, really great. Recipes for side dishes. And this may not be the end of our... we'll see how this goes. We can always go back. You guys had some really, really, really good ones. Recipes for side dishes for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving coming around the corner. Just a couple weeks from now. It's really exciting. I hope you've got all of your plans set. Okay. Support sidecar. Oh, no, here we go. Dave on base 32. Bourbon casserole. Ingredients, bourbon. That is going to make time with the family go really fast. Bourbon casserole. And you just come in and it's in a crock pot and they open the lid and it is a gallon of bourbon in a crock pot. I like it. Bourbon casserole. It's just bourbon. Uncle Chris is going to be really happy about that. He just likes his bourbon casserole. Okay. So Matthias is dancing on the edge. A suckling pig. A suckling pig as a side dish. I think that is one of the stories that doesn't get told a lot about the first Thanksgiving is that the people who didn't like the turkey, somebody around the block brought a suckling pig. They actually had it down in one of those pig roasting pits. It doesn't make the paintings. It doesn't make the stories. Suckling pig was a big one. And it was considered a side dish back then. You had meat with your meat. And we've gotten away from that. And I think it's something to kind of think about again. It's like meat as a side dish. Come on. All right. Oh, jellied vaccine. Okay, so we just maybe have like a nice little jelly mold, a jello-ish mold, and inside it are vaccines. Okay, I like that. Careful, kids. Let Grandma slice that for you, okay? Those vaccines, just make sure that... I'm assuming those vaccines are going to be injected, right? Isn't that what we do? Ramen noodle casserole. Support sidecar. That sounds like it's coming from personal experience. Are you eating ramen noodle casserole right now as you type this? Hey, Bicky Burgers, Magical Trevor 2. Magical Trevor 2. Pulling out the Belgium reference. Bicky Bergs. And that, my friends, is meat as a side, and I like it. I like it a lot. Turkey toenails with gobbler reduction. Yeah, does anybody ever eat the sort of the gobble? What how does that go? What is this thing? It's a delicious piece of cartilage that gets wasted all the time. Reduce that thing. Get the flavor out of it. Reduce gobble. Reduce gobble. You know what? That's actually a feature in Zoom. I realized when I was going through the settings, you can reduce gobble. Just if you're getting a little too much gobble in the broadcast. Cotton candy and popsicles. Okay. A has sugar on the brain. As always. Got to watch it. You got to watch that sugar intake. And when I say watch it, I mean really intake some sugar. And if you're going to do it right, do it on Thanksgiving, because there's no better time to get amped up on sugar, amped up on the juice, than when you've got all of those cranky relatives around. It'll be really good. Dave on Base 32, here we go. Get me some terrible ideas. Here they come. Not disappointed. Grandpa's ashes could lend a nice smoky touch to any dish. Okay. Terrible idea. Loved one's remains as a flavor enhancer. Loved one's remains flavor burst. Yeah. Yeah. Now that's a terrible idea. See how that works, folks? Dave on Base 32. And that's what I was talking about last week when it was like, you gotta, and by the way, why aren't there good small children ideas coming up here? I made it really, really clear. I want small children ideas. Some tauntaun organs. Yep. And I thought they smelled bad. On the outside. Yep, just cut those open. Cut open that tauntaun. Get all the warmth. You got to eat them fast, right? You got to eat them fast because they cool off really quick in that hot air. Oh, those tauntauns. You know that they were just loving life on Hoth until the rebels came along. You ever think about that? The rebels are just like, yeah, go grab that herd of things. Get them over here. Enslave them. Have you ever thought about this? What was the dumb movie where they were trying to free all of those tauntaun-like horses? But all of our heroes enslaved them only a generation before. What? You're all over the place with the storytelling, Disney. Figure that out. Or do we feel sorry for the creatures, the beasts of burden in this universe, or don't we? I like that. Tauntaun innards. That is a terrible idea. And a great way to say thanks. It really is. Children ribs, okay. Weirdo. What did I just say about staying away from small children, Matthias? Disgusting. Just think twice about it next time before you put it in the stream. You got it? Indigenous enslavement, and that's the true meaning of Thanksgiving. It all comes back around. Yep. It's a circle of life. And it brings us back to Disney. Doing the right thing. Yep. Enslavement. Really brings home the feeling of the holiday. I do mean The Last Jedi, Matthias. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that debacle and what they did to my beloved Star Wars universe. Children pork ribs, okay. Do I have to block you? How do I do this? Let's see. Yeah. Unrecognized command. Children chitlins. Okay. Thank you, Dave on Base 32. Finally, we're getting some children references in here. You guys, what is it? It's like you're, I don't know. I can't figure it out. You're skittish about it. Children chitlins. That's hilarious. Terrible idea. My grandpa used to make chitlins. Is that the same thing? Is that the same thing as when you take like the kind of the organs and just chop them up, put them in the gravy, and kind of is that a chitlin? What is a chitlin? Does anybody Google that for me? What's a chitlin? We need a new form of turducken. Okay, 3 things that shouldn't be stuffed inside each other, and go. All right, that's a great pivot. I like it. Thought worst. Let's do that. All right. Does everybody know what a turducken is? Terrible ideas for meat or other foodstuffs. Or it doesn't even have to be foodstuffs. Trio, right? So a duck, N is turkey, duck, and a chicken, and they are stuffed inside each other, right? The chicken goes in the duck goes in the turkey. Is that the way it works? Everybody had turducken? Come on. Yeah, Matthias, yes, that's how we celebrate in America, turducken. Child Caudino. What's the last one? What's this? Child Caudino. Okay. A child Caudino. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, that's a terrible idea. Okay, but listen, what did I say about leaving the children out of this? Matthias, disgusting. This is gross. Come up with a third one that goes in there, okay? I've had it with this attitude with you. Drop it. Okay, the plot from Jurassic Park, Child Caudino. I'm going to keep saying Caudino because I think that sounds great. It sounds like a rapper. Hey, new album just dropped from Child Caudino. Finger chili bread bowl. Finger, okay. And we're not just talking about eat it with your fingers. We're talking about fingers as one of the ingredients. Finger chili bread bowl. And somebody might be like, oh, that sounds delicious. A bread bowl? A chili bread bowl? And you're like, yeah, finger chili bread bowl. Oh, yeah, you eat it with your fingers? You can. You can. There's a surprise in there, though. There's a surprise in there, Aunt Gladys. Lettuce, rabbit, child. You, Jaco? Hilarious. Lettuce, rabbit, child. Finally, getting some good small children references in there. LRC. Just make a delicious LRC. Get that toast. Right, nice and toasty, though. And make sure that they're all stacked in there the way that we like them with my trio stuffings. Dave on base 32. There's that weird-ass thing they ate in Billions. Basically, a baby bird that was slaughtered by drowning it in wine. Oh, is that a real thing? All right, well, drowned baby bird, what's your other 2? Nice try. We're going for 3, Dave on base 32. Drowned baby bird in wine. Oh, those super rich. Always coming up with great things. Ham clam fan. So it's ham, clams, and flan. I like the alliteration though, or the assonance. Excuse me, it's assonance with vowels. Okay, not alliteration. That's with consonants. Dummy. Ham clam fan, ham clam flan. We had the most delicious ham clam flan the other day. It's Thanksgiving. It's very exciting. McPlant pumpkin McMe. McPlant pumpkin MacMe. You're the third ingredient? Brianna Matsky, good morning. Okay, showed up late today and worried about y'all. Hey, drop your southern attitude, lady. Oh, we are. We're worried about the children too. It's Matthias. Matthias is the one who keeps coming in with all these weirdo kid references. Look, folks, small children, you can go do that somewhere else. Take it to another stream. Clam jam on seaweed bread. Okay. I'm sorry. I've still got this clam jam. Clam jam. That sounds. You know what? We went to Clam Jam 2018 and it was raining. It was really muddy, but man, it was so much fun. Clam Jam rocks. It's the new Burning Man. Ooh, gross. You want to squish that dish in your hand. Which one? Which one? Ham clam flan. Ham clam flan. Flan is really good. What is flan? It's eggs. And it's eggs, right? And chorizo. And there's lots of cheese. And pork cracklins, right? Am I thinking of the right flan? Pork cracklins. You know, in a way, flan's already like a super mix of really great stuff. Black olives, right? Is that what I had? That's flan. In Belgium, we usually suck up the flan instead of eating it. Ooh, that's interesting. So you just like, you just grab a straw and have at it. Suck it up. Suck up that flan. Suck up the straw flan in the straw. Spam is a small child sandwich. Okay. Spam, child, spam. Okay. Guys, you know what we did? You know what you did? You guys made a show happen. Some of you were, frankly, were a little out of control with the attitude. I didn't really appreciate that so much. I'll be honest with you. But, you know, I'm working on getting a filter in there so that we can get rid of the sass. But for the most part, I thought we did a really great job. I mean, we just sat here and came up with clam jam might be... I want to see if we can make clam jam. Okay, here we go. You, Jaco. Child eats the spam, then the child is turned into spam. Okay, that's good. Matthias, child. What did I just tell you about small children? Sir, you take that to another stream. I've had it with you. I couldn't figure out how to block. I'll figure it out. But you, Jaco, thanks for bringing that over the line. That was great. Really good one. All right, folks. Damn, I'm so proud of you. And here we are in this crazy week. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. I told you. I wasn't sure. I'm going to be able to stream. We're going to watch the parade together live on Thursday. We might. That's a terrible idea. I know that it's going to cause lots of issues for me in my life. Terrible ideas usually do. Matthias has been banned and grabs a child with him on his way to the door. Okay. Well, that's what I said. Not here. Not here. Not now. Not on my watch. Small children are safe and they belong in the safety of people unlike Matthias. All right, guys. Have a great Monday. Take some of this into your day. Can you? Will you? Are you going to take one of these side dishes into your week? I would. There's some really good stuff here. All right. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thoughtworst, are you going to come in for... no pressure. Just answering the stream. Are you going to come in for... whose tagline is it any Wednesday on Tuesday? Tomorrow? I'm waiting. You have 60 seconds. That's... Are you texting me right now to tell you to stop? All right. Well, we'll get our answer. You don't know, folks. It's really exciting. Will he or won't he? We'll find out tomorrow on Imagivate Live. See you then. Hey, really quick, will you guys be thinking about what we can do about music on this stream? This stuff is just terrible. Please just put that in your to-do list. We'll talk about it tomorrow too. We got to figure out a solution for most of this stuff is proving to not even be completely royalty free. Use game music. Okay, well, save those ideas. Matthias, I thought I told you to leave. Save your ideas for tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, Tuesday. Goodbye.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost. We are lost. We are lost. We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost. We are lost. We are lost. We are lost. We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost.